Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Pittsburgh's offense making its way out, and we get a look at the player drafted to succeed Ben Roethlisberger as the franchise's quarterback. Knows a lot about the city. He's a rookie out of Pitt, Kenny Pickett. A first carry for the second-year man. It's Najee Harris.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Pickett now from the gun here.
And oh, right away, he lost the football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your...
The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
The Baltimore's offense making its way out for the first time. And leading them, their quarterback, a guy who is just so electric under center in his 5th season now, Lamar Jackson. A man who missed all of 2021. This is J.K. Dobbins.
And he's going to get him another first down here as he's able to dive forward to get as much as he can. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. They go play action with Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know...
And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Gus Edwards.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Ravens take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it was polished off by the Gus Edwards touchdown run.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And Sims says, let's bring it out to the 25.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw there complete to Sims.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
To throw again on second down. Jackson to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At their own 11. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
That's going to be caught by Pickens.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run again with Harris, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
Johnson with a completion over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Pickett to throw on first down.
Harris has it over the middle.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
Buying time to his left. He gets it left side to Johnson.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run with Harris, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
They'll try to run with Harris, and he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Throwing is Jackson. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. From the gun, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Tucker's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this 1-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half.
Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
Come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Well, here's a throw off the scramble, and that's complete out left. And he will finally be shoved out of bounds down at the 30-yard line.
It's a big play there for Baltimore, and even 50 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Jackson's going to look to run it.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Again, that's Watkins. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Jackson now. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone.
Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. There he goes, right side. The 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Extra point now by Boswell. And that makes it 14-10. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Baltimore about ready to go on offense.
Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
A give up the middle to Dobbins.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Jackson taps this forward. Jet sweep. Shifts past him at the 45. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
64 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Pickett.
On the move to his left.
Again,
and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Dancing to his left.
And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one. And we go to the 2-minute warning.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Jackson.
The quick feet by Jackson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
Here's a give to Dobbins.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Jackson.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Demarcus Robinson, a 16-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Charles, what a big drive late in the fourth quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the fourth quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Here's Sims now from his end zone.
Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Tucker with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
So here's Pickett and the Steelers.
Down 24-14. A little over 50 seconds remaining. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down.
That's to Freiermuth.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up second down. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Pickett's throw complete to Freiermuth.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Now Pickett.
Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Pickett to throw. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he will be out of bounds here, but that will take precious seconds off the clock on a play that will wind up going for no gain. Looking to throw here, Pickett.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs.
They'll go again with Dobbins.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
What a change in this ball game in the fourth quarter, Charles. They just completely took over, and not only did they get the lead,